Okay, so we are entering Waldorf Farm, owned by Dr. Jerry Belinsky. It's in North Chatham, New York, Columbia County, and it's a thoroughbred breeding farm. This is the front drive. It's a very nice farm, very well kept. Stallion complex, the breeding shed, is to my right, and we'll go there, but it's a nice setup actually. They probably, I think, have one stallion here now. Over the years there have been 4 and 6 stallions here, but it's set up for ease of management. Calmeron stood here, who was the leading sire in New York for a decade. But you'll find the farm, I think, is set up for health of the horses, time outside, ventilation. Performance farms, we set up more so for the clients to be comfortable, which I buy into, because when I ride and teach and train, I want to be comfortable. But we have to kind of lock up the horses a little bit, where when you're not riding and the horses can be horses, it's a little bit different. Typical to breeding farms, you'll notice a barn with space around it. This was a dairy farm back in the day, and it did serve. We'll talk about how the New York breeding program came to be from a legislative standpoint, and part of it was because of dairy farms that were going out of business, and they were afraid the land was going to be built on with multiple homes, and they were looking for other avenues of farming. So this actually did suit the legislation. It worked. A beautiful main home there. Again, this was not, it was, very well run dairy farm for many years, and that's where the home came from. But there are other small homes on the property. I think this farm today is going to have far less horses than it did in its heyday. Dr. Belinsky has been in the business forever, but he's retired from a veterinarian standpoint, and it may be doing a little less, but what it's doing, it'll be doing well. We have a welcome committee there. He clearly is on a break at the moment.